there, I'm Beau Dixon, Artistic Associate at Fourth Line Theater. Welcome to the Sizzlin series, where we celebrate extraordinary citizens of the Kawartha region who reflect our racial and cultural diversity. On today's episode, we have Stephen Wright, City Councillor for Ward 5 Northcrest in the City of Peterborough, Ontario. Also, the Vice Chair of Economic Development. He's also not a bad guitar player either. Let's go say hi.
Music definitely to me is one of the best way to kind of get yourself in a good mental state. So the arts and the music are significantly important to just kind of keep that balance. So music to me is very important. I was born in St. Andrews, Jamaica. My parents immigrated in Canada in the early 60s. And as a family, we didn't immigrate to Canada at the same time. So we had the nanny immigration class, so my mother came to Canada before anybody else, leaving her children with other family members in Jamaica. So in the early 70s, we were able to join our mother in Canada. So we started off as a family in New Brunswick, then subsequently moved to Toronto, and where the Alberta economy was growing, our family moved out to Alberta. It was after high school and university in Winnipeg that I met somebody and moved to Peterborough. So I've been in Peterborough now for 20 years before running for city council. Well, I wanted to run for council in Peterborough because in 2010 of a property tax issue, my taxes were climbing every year by an average of 3%, but I wasn't seeing any service deliverable. And when my daughter graduated from Trent University, trying to find a job in Peterborough was extremely difficult for her. And, as a matter of fact, they didn't even want to live in Peterborough because they didn't see anybody in any positions that looked like them. And then again, in the last election, it was the property tax issue, the selling of our local utility. And I'm thinking, do people really get it? Where I'm still from that immigrant class. We have no established wealth. So decisions like that have a direct impact on us and our ability to establish wealth for the next generation, which is our first generation of Canadians. I was born in 66. And you imagine that in 66, I wasn't a legal person in the US. 67 or 68 was when we were considered a person. So having the same rights and privileges as any other American. And it was just on the side of the border that even when Lincoln Alexander was elected in 67, he was referred to using the N-word by Knowlton Nash on CTV News. So the old real, Canada's elected its first Negro to Parliament. And today you'd never describe him as that. But 67, we were making changes here and still fighting for the same changes across the border because even him wouldn't have been considered having any legal status to do any business with the U.S. government at that time as an elected official. And here you got individuals like Kemi, and in fact, Black History Month, I said to somebody in Toronto, you should feature them. Because 10 years ago, that would be a no way, no how for these people to get elected. And to see these, especially the younger ones, I was thinking, man, we gotta watch them because they have history yet to be made. And as they're stepping into their own, especially Charmaine Williams out of Brampton, I think these women are stepping into something big. So we can count them, and there's only 5 of them, right? But that's a start because it sets out the example for the other young Black women growing up. It's like, yeah, you can do this. It's the last year of this council anyway, and whether Kemi and I run again or get reelected, we want to make sure we left the city with something that says we were actually here. So when you start celebrating us as a people, you remember how we did Black History Month, that you continued. Because not since Diane has any mayor of the city ever looked at it and says, well, we should celebrate it. We're talking 34 years since the federal declaration, and Peterborough's only celebrated 3 years of it so far. Black history is not just about me. It's about educating a broader community.